This is the third part of the tutorial series where we make a low-poly vehicle for Unreal Engine 4. Link in the description to see the result of the completed tutorial series. Also, this tutorial is available in written format. Link to it into the description. In the previous tutorial, we ended up modeling this wheel. Now we will texture it using this color palette texture. You can make your own or you can download this one from the link in the description. Switch to the shading workspace and add new material to the wheel mesh. Add image texture node in the node graph and open color palette texture into it. Then connect image texture color output with the base color input. Switch to the UV editing workspace. Unwrap the wheel mesh. Change viewport shading mode to the material preview shading. Move each mesh part UV into its desired color block. Move tire part into the black color block, rim part into the light gray block and brake disc part into the darker gray part. Select brake caliper mesh and set its material to the same as wheel mesh. Then move its UVs to the red color block. Switch to Layout workspace and go into Object mode and set the wheel location to 0.95 meters on x-axis, 1.3 meters on y-axis, minus 0.1 meters on z-axis. Select wheel and brake caliper and duplicate them. Select only newly made wheel and set its location to minus 1.1 meters on x-axis, 1.45 meters on y-axis, minus 0.1 meters on z-axis. Make sure that the transform pivot point is set to the 3D cursor and the 3D cursor is in its default position. Select both wheels and brake caliper meshes and duplicate them. Then scale them by -1 on y-axis. Unhide base mesh and change viewport shading mode to the material preview shading. Join brake caliper meshes to the base mesh. Go back to the UV editing workspace and move vehicle base UVs to desired colors. Move vehicle base, doors, front lights, wheel axles and mudguards into the yellow color block. Move door handles, steering wheel, speedometer and tachometer into the black color block. Move seats into the brown color block. Unwrap top tubes and move their UVs into the light gray color block. Add a new material slot for front and tail lights. Select front and tail lights and assign them to the new material. Move front light UVs to the UV grid's left side. Move tail light UVs to the UV grid's right side. Add a new material slot for turn signal lights. Assign new material to the turn signal faces. Move left turn signal light UVs into the left side of the UV grid. Move right turn signal light UVs into the right side of the UV grid. Add a new material slot for the speedometer. Assign it to the speedometer face. Now we need to unwrap speedometer circle face so it would fill up the whole UV grid. We could just unwrap and then manually scale it into the UV grid. And then if we set actual texture in material, we would probably see that its orientation is not right, and we would also need to rotate it. There is an easier way to do this. While speedometer's face is selected, switch to the orthographic view which looks at the vehicle back. Press U key and select Project from View Bounds. Add another material for the tachometer and assign it to the tachometer face. While the tachometer face is selected, switch to the orthographic view which looks at the vehicle back. Press U key and select Project from View Bounds. Subscribe to the channel so you would not miss future uploads.